Greetings everyone, my name is Greg. In this video I am going to be talking about the subject of prayer, and this is one that I had addressed in an earlier video that I took down, not because my position changed at all, it didn't. It was taken down because I was not wearing my teeth at the time and I didn't want people, Christians mostly, or trolls in general, to be able to focus on that and instead of addressing the actual topic. And for those that are wondering why I'm not holding my mic, I'll just show you. I'm using my mic stand, and it's one, I realized that I don't even have to hold the damn thing, which makes it a lot easier for me. And hopefully the sound quality is just as good. But the other thing that I had noticed on that other video, and I want to nip it in the bud in this one, is if anybody is going to be a blatant troll, where I say, and I'll have this titled the same, do not pray for me. If you come in and you leave a comment, I'm praying for you, be warned. No, right from the word go. You're going to be blocked, you're going to be muted, you're done. Your comment will be removed. You're done on contact because you're putting a big red bow on you of I'm a troll. And if you're going to engage in troll behavior and contribute nothing, you will end up in the troll bin. I will not put up with it. I will not deal with it. I am not going to put up with stupidity. You want to be stupid, you will end up with the stupid. The stupid are away from me. That being said, the subject of prayer is one of the few things that offends me with Christians. Because, not that I believe it works, I don't. It's the general principle of it. Because for the Christians out there that actually believe prayer works, then you have to, by virtue of saying you believe prayer works, that you jackasses are running around praying for everything. If you believe this works, then you honestly believe you can magically change the world to be according to your wishes, which is really reducing your God to being your own Aladdin's lamp, your own genie in a bottle. It makes it not about you serving the God, but the God serving you. That you want to be able to have your prayer like an endless amount of wishes, instead of according to myth, the 3 wishes that you get from a genie. You idiots want unlimited wishes. And even worse than that, you want to be able to say to someone like me that doesn't believe in your bullshit, I'm going to pray for you, or I am praying for you, or I have been praying for you. The thing is, if you believe prayer works, and you are magically wishing to change my thoughts to being like you, how are you not giving a great big fuck you to my free will? How are you not, in effect, trying to rape me of my free will? This is what really got people pissed at the last video, where I said praying for someone is like, to use the spiritual term, spiritual rape. You are trying, by virtue of the fact that you believe this will magically change things, you are trying to subvert their free will to being according to what you want. How do you, or where do you, get off trying to say someone else has to think like you, and if they won't of their own accord, you are going to use magic to make it happen? How is that not absolutely trying to rape them of their own free will? Plus, if your God is all-knowing and knows that this person, someone like me, says, do not pray for me, and you say, fuck you, I'm doing it anyway, wouldn't he know I said don't? And since you say, fuck you, I'm doing it anyway, who's the one that you think has the power to grant your wish? Is it you that has this power? Is it some magical incantation that you're going to be able to affect the change either in the world or in somebody else by how you pray? Is it a spell that you're casting that you don't need the help of some magical deity in order to grant your wishes? You're going to do it yourself through your own spell? If it's not, and you're dependent upon some external magical deity, then wouldn't it know I've said, fuck you, leave me alone? And if it does, and you're doing it anyway, do you really think it would matter? And if it's not gonna matter, why fucking waste your time? Especially when someone like me said, don't. It really makes no fucking sense. But I was having a conversation on IMVU, that virtual chat program, with a woman, and the subject of prayer came up. And I asked her a question, and I wasn't trying to be obnoxious or anything. I was just asking a serious question. One of, if you honestly believe this prayer idea or this prayer thing works, and it will magically either heal somebody or whatnot, why aren't you using your prayers to end hunger in the world, to completely wipe out hunger? And she went to what people were supposed to do, and I was like, wait a minute, whoa, time out. That's not what you're doing here. The prayer thing is not about the changes people can make in the world. Oh, no. You're trying to say that you have the ability, through your expressing a wish to, and I had said to either God, nature, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you're trying to effect a change. It's not a matter of, you're not looking at other people doing anything with this change. You're looking at your God bringing about, or nature, or whatever the hell you want to call it, bringing about this change. The thing is, if that can work based on your belief system, if you really believe that can work to change things, why are you not doing it to end hunger, to end the starving children in this world? That would be something that would be clearly demonstrable evidence that the atheists would not be able to deny the power of this prayer if magically tomorrow there was no hunger in the world. Everybody had enough food. And then it would be, okay, let's use these magical wishes to help those that lost a limb to grow their limb back. And have that demonstrable evidence. Bam, right there. This would be evidence, clear cut, undeniable evidence that your God exists. But yet we don't have it. And you Christians will act like that's not even, you can't do that. Why? If this prayer shit works, why can't it be tested in that way? I don't understand. If it doesn't work, you're wasting your time. And if you're going to try and say that it is not really about trying to strip someone of their free will, but rather a way of saying, like, fuck you, then why not just say to me, fuck you? I have no problem with people saying, fuck you. I mean, it's not going to break my heart at all. By the same token, if you're going to say, I wish you wouldn't think that way, or I wish you would think like me, I wouldn't be offended by that. I would say to you, wish in one hand, shit in the other, see which one fills up faster. Your wishes don't matter. Wishing is pointless. The thing is, I'm not going to be getting pissed off over people saying, I wish you had a different point of view. I wish this, I wish that. Like I said, wishing, I don't care. Your wishes don't mean a damn thing to me. The aspect of the saying about praying for someone, what I take that as is you're saying you were going to try and magically, like spell casting. Now, I had asked the question on Facebook and I didn't get any bites because it may be that I don't have enough Wiccan or whatnot on my friend list. I don't frickin' know. But I asked the question there and I'll put it out here because it's one I would want input from you guys. If somebody in the aspect of prayer says about this praying for someone stuff, what about in magic? For those that either are Wiccan or Satanists or whatnot, anybody that believes in magic, I don't. But if you believe in magic and you want to bring about some magical change, either in somebody else or in your life, in your own life, it wouldn't fall under what I'm going to be asking, but with somebody else, do you have to get the permission before you do it? And if they say no and you do it anyway, is that considered black magic? Or how would this go? Or in a sense, do the ends justify the means? That it doesn't matter what their wishes are, if you wish something, your wishes override theirs, which I would be kind of, why the fuck are your wishes more powerful or more important than theirs? Then my wish of having your prayer shit, do it away from me and leave me alone, don't involve me. Why is my desire to be left alone, to not be included in that activity, why is that able to be stomped on and yours overrides it? Also the other aspect with this that I get frequently is people saying about respecting others' beliefs. If they're not going to respect mine and my desire to not be having this behavior or whatnot done either to me or about me or anything regarding me, if you're not going to respect my position and my attitude of saying, fuck your prayer, why should I respect your beliefs in this wacky bullshit? There's no evidence to support it. There's nothing. But yet I'm supposed to respect you and you're not going to respect me? Fuck that. Respect is earned. It's not given out like a prize in Cracker Jacks. And if you're not going to give a little, you're not going to get a little. It's what I see from Christians is you people want respect just given to you. But you refuse, flat out refuse, to give the same. Someone that says they don't believe in God and show me the evidence, number one, that's not threatening you in any way. It's giving you the offer, the invitation of prove it. Especially when people say about they believe in God, my first question is, which one? The idea of God being owned by Christians or Catholics or Muslims, bullshit. It's not owned by anyone. It's a general term that means a deity. So if you're going to be praying to God, which one? Because there's this other aspect of people that say about praying for somebody that, I seen this on Facebook and it just made me kind of, what the fuck? Someone needs your prayers in order to survive. It made me kind of have a question pop into my mind of, wait a minute, if nobody prays for them and they get better, does that mean Satan healed them? Or if nobody prays for them and they're getting medical attention, that means science healed them. It just, wait a minute. And by the same token, if you pray for somebody to get better from an illness and they don't, they die, are you responsible for killing them? Maybe you were praying to the wrong God. And that because you prayed to the wrong God, they were smited. So, wait a minute. Should we be, oh, wait a minute, you prayed to the wrong God, so that person you were praying for, they died, so you have to be held accountable for murder. Do you people really want to get this fucking insane? I'm not advocating that insanity. I would regard that just as nuts as this praying for people, but it's wacky bullshit. And I really wish people would wake up and see this is wacky bullshit. And to try and say you are going to do something without regarding somebody else, even if it is in a wishing aspect. If you're going to do something regarding someone else and you don't ask their permission, but declare that you're going to do this regardless of what they're wanting, how are you not acting like a rapist? You are trying to force your will on someone else in one fashion or another. It wouldn't be a rapist in the physical sense, but it would be in the principle of the matter. And the principle of it is what I am getting at. That is all this is all about. Sheer principle. Because prayer doesn't work. If you want to say it does, pony up the evidence that shows that it does work. Otherwise, you got nothing. But I welcome the comments below. And like I said at the beginning of this, anyone that does this, I'm praying for you crap. Bye. But talk to you later, people.